channel. If you're like my husband, you don't really, sorry. No! Are we good? Can you guys see me doing the choppy chop chops? Chops, chops. Like I said, feta cheese. I am gonna go ahead, we're gonna do this again. Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up? It's your girl Shaul Guerrero, aka your friendly neighborhood witch. And today, as you may have guessed, we are going to be cooking. I am so excited. Now, we're starting small. I didn't want to get too complicated, and also I don't know how to get too complicated when it comes to cooking. I believe in simple, quick recipes. So we're gonna start with a salad in honor of Beltane. Now, don't come for me. I know I am so late on Beltane, but I'm usually late on a lot of things as far as working with the seasons and trying to celebrate the seasons, but it's the thought that counts. And here in Chicago, it has finally started to feel like spring because everything is finally in bloom. We're actually getting some hot weather, and with hot weather, I like to have cool, refreshing things. And I don't know about you guys, but in quarantine, I have been having a time of it as far as having ice cream and having, you know, all the pizza that I can have, which is all well and good, but I am craving a salad. My body is craving it, and with all of the wonderful blooms and the beautiful spring season, I thought it was time to definitely get into the veggies. So, by the way, pardon the sound if you guys can hear. Our neighbors are doing some wonderful drilling into the concrete, so bear with me. We're gonna get through this. At the end of this video, you're going to have a fabulous salad. Now, as promised, I am bringing you guys into my book of shadows for kitchen witchery. So I have been working on this bad boy. I am just starting this book, so I'm kind of starting it along with my journey with you guys. So I definitely put some of my heart and soul into this. I've been doing all my watercolors and making it really pretty. And I've been getting a lot of information from The Kitchen Witch by Soraya. I really love her books. They're wonderful, and they give so many amazing recipes and advice, but I mix my books along with Pinterest and also with like family recipes, and so I hope that you guys enjoy kind of the mishmash that I'm going to be putting into this cookbook slash book of shadows. And yeah, I have like all of the herbs and spices that are used for money and love and protection, health, insight, whatever we are doing, and I thought I'd make it a little pretty myself. So just a little witch tip, when we are getting tools together or when we're putting our spell work together, you guys don't need a bunch of fancy stuff. You don't need like a crazy thing. You don't need, you know, a beautiful cauldron. You don't need all the crystals in the world. They're wonderful, and believe me, I love the drama and I love the beautiful aesthetic of witchcraft. But what really, 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 really matters when you're doing witchcraft is how you feel. It's about, you know, putting your emotion and your intention into it. You have all the power that you need. So, before we move on, I had to give you guys a little witch tip from me to you as a baby beginning witch. Now, let's get into the seasonal recipes. So, Beltane, this is the season we're going to be celebrating, and it's basically a festival of fire. I'm still learning about it, and it's, I really do find that it's wonderful as a witch to celebrate the seasons and the changes of the earth along with the internal changes that we are dealing with as humans. So, but this season is all about fire and fertility, new life, romance, and blessings. It's about the union of the god and the goddess, along with the beautiful springtime, and I just really thought that my salad that I kind of got off Pinterest slash added my own little twists and turns to would go beautifully with Beltane, especially because some of the flavors of Beltane are lemon, and I am adding cilantro for a little bit of like very, very mild spice and to celebrate health And of course, using all different kinds of colors to celebrate the spring and all of the new blooms in our life. So let's go ahead and get started. Step 1. Let's go ahead and go through the ingredients list of, I call this Vida salad, life salad, if you will. I swear to you guys, I eat this all the time. It's a really great way to get in all the veggies in a really tasty way. So, Vida salad, it's super, super simple. The prep time is about 15 minutes and cook time, it's a salad. But to throw it all together, it's gonna be 5 minutes. So really, really easy. So let's talk about the ingredients. You're gonna need 3 cucumbers, 1 red bell pepper, and 1 yellow bell pepper. Now, bear with me, you guys. It is quarantine. There are limited supplies out there, and I could only get 2 red bell peppers, but they taste very similar. We're gonna be fine. It's mainly to enhance the color of the salad. But moving on, if you can, get yourself a red bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper. We're gonna go ahead and get 1 cup of heirloom tomatoes, like the cherry size. So basically these bad boys. I got the Wild Wonders one, and usually these have a lot more colors. I was able to snag a couple of colors in here, so it'll make the salad really, really pretty. We're gonna go ahead and get a package of feta cheese and a little bunch of cilantro. Now for the dressing, I like to keep it light and fresh. So we're gonna be using lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. When it comes to the supplies, you're gonna need a salad bowl, something to toss the salad with, and a cutting board. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I wash my hands thoroughly, along with all of our fruits and veggies. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the water to a cold setting for the cilantro. But yeah, so this is fresh picked cilantro. Oh, I absolutely love it. And the magical properties of cilantro, basically cilantro is used for health. I also have it down from the Soraya book, along with some wonderful Pinterest witches. But I also have cilantro down as it's good for clairvoyance, divination, fertility. Health is a big one for cilantro. It's really great for detox of the body, and as well as protection, peace, and passion. Because there is a little bit of like a spicy smell and taste to it a little bit. And if you guys didn't know, I just found this out as I was doing my research on cilantro. Coriander is actually the seed of cilantro. Well, I had no idea. I'm like, oh, they're like almost the same thing, except the seed tastes a little bit different. You prepare it differently. And of course the leaf, I don't know about y'all, but I like cilantro on my burritos, on my burrito bowls, on tacos, all of those good things. So we are all ready to go as far as we're washed, we're ready. I'm gonna put this lemon aside because I'm not gonna be using that until later. For the rest of our ingredients, don't forget you have olive oil, salt. I really do like using sea salt, and some pepper. And then this is I'm not repping this brand or anything, but this is one of my favorite feta cheeses. So there we go. All right, let's go ahead and get chopping. So usually with cucumbers, I like to cut off the front end and the butt, if you will. So first 2 ends, I'm just gonna go ahead and discard. If you have the option to compost, now's the time to go ahead and throw those butts in the compost. So what I'm gonna do is I'm giving myself like, I would wanna say like, not a centimeter, it's almost like the width of my finger. That's how thick I am chopping the cucumber. So I am basically going to chop all of this up. And then from here, basically, I'm going to get myself a cute little stack of cucumber, and I'm going to half it, and then I'm going to quarter it. All right, so that way we have like these cute little quarter pieces. All right, you guys, and now we are all chopped and we are ready as far as the cucumbers are concerned. And next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and core this red pepper. If I need to, this particular pepper doesn't have a lot of seeds in it, but go ahead and rinse out the seeds. If there's a lot, make sure you get them out. Easy peasy. And the way we're going to go ahead and cut this is basically there's these natural ridges along the pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and cut along those natural ridges. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we're basically slicing them just like this. And then from here, basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and chop her up into fork accessible bits. All right, you guys, I promise we are almost there, almost there. Next, we are going to go ahead and do the heirloom tomatoes. So these usually do come in a variety of sizes, but as far as the big tomatoes go, use your discretion. If you feel like you want to go ahead and quarter them, that's always an option too. Like I said, I try and keep all the bits consistent with one another. And oh, we have a visitor. That's very common in this house. Kitty visitors. Say bye, Sushi. I have to wash my hands again now. Our final shopping duty of the day. We are going to go ahead and get this beautiful cilantro. I went ahead and got this from my herb garden outside. It's just, oh yeah, always take a minute and just enjoy the little things. Smell your herbs. Give thanks. Witch tip. Witch tip. Whenever we do take something from the earth, such as my herbs, or I can tell you what, I'm going to go snag all of the beautiful lilac that's blooming around Chicago today. The way I give back is, because I live in Chicago, it can get a little dirty around our streets and whatnot, and so I pick up a couple of pieces of trash as I take my dog for a walk. So just little things like that. Another way you can give back to the earth is by giving an offering, putting some wine in a cup and offering it to the earth, pouring it in a place, watering some plants that aren't necessarily yours. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you give back to the earth and give thanks as you take from it for your own well-being. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up the cilantro. I'm not dicing it really thin here, guys. I want to still have like some, like, not thick leaves, but decent. We don't want it like super, super fine and thin. Now, another bartending fact is if you want your flavor to come out and the smell a little bit more to come out with your herbs, give it a slap before. That was so messy. The last thing we are going to go ahead and slice is this beautiful lemon I got from the market. So just go ahead, give it a nice slice down the middle. Take your salad bowl, and with half of your lemon slice, you're going to go ahead and drizzle it into the salad. Now, we're going to use the other part of the lemon juice for our dressing, but squeezing lemon onto your veggies is going to help preserve them. They're not going to get brown as fast, and lemon is just good and cleansing for you. It has properties, magical properties as well, for protection as well as spiritual purification, and also for your body. All right, you guys, so this is a special add-in that I personally like. Kalamata olives are my favorite addition to this salad. I like to add the juice as well as the full olive. Make sure that the seeds are out of them. But, so this is going to be another option for the salad. So if you like it more simple, less kind of sour, then definitely go with the original recipe. But if you're like me, we're gonna go ahead and add these puppies in. So we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of juice along with some olives. I'm not adding too much, but this can be definitely according to your taste and preference. All right, you guys, we are all mixing with our Kalamata olives. Everything is chopped. We have our lemon juice in. And finally, we're gonna go ahead and add some salt and pepper. I like thicker salt, so I do a pretty decent amount of seasoning in here. Don't go too much though, because if you add too much salt, we kind of screwed the pooch. So err on the side of caution, only do a little bit. You can add more salt later as you make your personal bowl. All right, you guys, now it's time for the fun part, the eating part. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a general scoop in here. If you're like me, I am actually trying to get more Kalamata olives in there. So I got myself a generous portion. Now, dressing is super, super simple, and you can do it to taste. So I usually do just a little capful of olive oil, just like that. I don't like it too oily, but like I said, do it according to taste. Little tip, make sure you get the seeds out of your lemon before you squeeze it into your salad. I think I might have a couple of surprise seeds in there. But I'm going to add just a little bit of lemon juice. I personally like a little bit more salt in my salad. And pepper. But like I said, you already seasoned this puppy, so it's not necessary. Ah! Like I said, it's not necessary. For the final ingredient, feta cheese. You can use any brand, any kind, but I do like it crumbled. And I am pretty hungry, so I'm actually going to be a little bit generous with this. Get myself a fork. And this is your Vida salad. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and eating some Vida salad. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you thought about the recipe, about the video down in the comments. If you want to learn more and stick around with me as we implement witchcraft into our beautiful daily lives, like, subscribe, check out the next video next week. I'm so excited to hang with you guys again. Enjoy the Vida salad. Happy Beltane! It's your girl, Shaul Guerrero, aka your friendly neighborhood witch. Love and light your way, guys.